relax. What are you doing right now? I'm out drinking here in this place. You know, that one place I always go to. I forgot what it's called though. But, come and pick me up. Don't tell me you're sleeping right now. Wake up, wake up. I need you to come pick me up. Wake up, wake up. You need to come pick me up or else I won't be able to make it home tonight.
Okay. I'm up. Jeez. Oh my gosh, Steven, do you have any idea what time it is right now? You didn't even tell me you were going to be out this late. I had no idea when you were planning to come home.
Actually, I'm planning to drink a little bit more. Then we'll all be done. In about an hour. Then I needed to come pick me up. I just wanted to let you know in advance to come pick me up.
Do you know how far away you are from our house? It takes an hour just to get there. Doesn't your coworker live nearby? Can you just ask him if you can crash for the night? I'll just pick you up in the morning. I don't want to drive that long at night. Lots of dangerous drivers are out at this time.
What? Do you not understand me? I just told you to come pick me up. What makes you think that all of a sudden you can talk to me like that, huh?
Whoa. Talk to you like what? I was just telling you what I was thinking. What's wrong with that?
Hey, don't you remember or have you already forgotten? Who was it who saved your parents' business from going under? Huh? Tell me now, say it.
Of course I remember. It was your parents who saved my parents' company. And I'm very thankful for that. And of course my parents are too.
Exactly. It was my parents. So you're in no position to define me or talk to me like you're my equal. There's no place here for voicing your opinions. Am I right or am I mistaken?
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. It was definitely your parents who gave money to my parents to save their company. And like I said, I am eternally grateful for that. But that's completely unrelated to...
Unrelated to what?
Well, we both mutually wanted to get married, right? That was both of our original intentions. It wasn't because one side was indebted to the other. But for a while now, you've always been talking down to me, giving me orders like you're my boss. I thought we were a married couple.
Original intentions? Well, yeah, originally that's what I intended. You're not wrong. What I was hoping for was someone who would submissively listen to what I had to say. That's the kind of wife I wanted. And you fit the role perfectly. Don't you think it's been working out well?
What?
If that's not what you wanted in the beginning, then I don't really know what your original intentions were. I thought we were on the same page. But for me, all I know is that I did not marry you for love. I thought you knew that. You too, right? You didn't marry me because you loved me, right?
Well, I thought that we'd eventually be able to be a married couple who loved each other. I thought that I would grow to love you, so that's why I chose to marry you. And if you ask me now, I have grown to love you. What about you? Can you say the same?
Huh? No way. I can't believe you've fallen for me. Well, I can't say I blame you, but too bad I can't say the same thing for myself. Hold on. Did you say you chose to marry me? Didn't your parents force you to marry me?
My parents? No. They would never force me to do anything, especially when it comes to something as significant as getting married. They advised me many times that I shouldn't get married if I didn't want to. Even when I insisted that I should because of their situation, they checked with me virtually every day to make sure I was listening to my heart.
What? Really? That's hilarious. Listening to your heart? They had the audacity to tell you that and risk their company going bankrupt? I can't believe it. They are too much. No wonder their business was in hot water. It's pretty apparent they didn't have the ability to make wise decisions. If they did, you all probably wouldn't have gotten into the situation in the first place.
Stephen, please stop talking like that about my parents. It's disrespectful and it's hurtful to me. They did nothing wrong to you.
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I've been out drinking, so words just slip out of my mouth without me thinking. You know how I get. We've been together long enough.
At any rate, it was my choice. My parents had nothing to do with the decision. It was my choice to get married, and it was my choice to get married to you. It wasn't because my parents forced me to, and it definitely wasn't out of any feeling of indebtedness. Don't forget that.
Oh, and?
It seems that you don't believe me. I'm not surprised, though. In the 3 years that we've been married, we've had this talk 5 times? It's kind of getting old.
Well, it seems when we have this talk, we still end up happy together, so we know how it all ends, right? How about you just come pick me up now? Hurry up, it's getting really cold and I forgot my thick overcoat. Oh, and by the way, my boss and other coworkers have been drinking with me too, so I promised them you'd drop them off also.
Excuse me? You never said anything about having to pick them up too. Where do I need to drop them off?
Really? I didn't say anything. I really must have had too much to drink. Well, I told you right now, didn't I? That's gotta count for something.
Oh, this is so frustrating. You're being so inconsiderate.
Hey, take it easy. Have you forgotten your manners? You need to talk to me with respect, remember?
Are you seriously bringing up my tone right now? Stephen, we're a married couple and should be able to talk to each other as equals. You're not my boss and I'm not yours. The way I talk to you is just fine. Why do you think it's necessary for me to talk to you one way while you don't do the same to me?
Hey, Max, no need to get rebellious again. That's not the way a good wife is supposed to act. Stay in your lane. My parents bought your parents' now former company, but imagine if they didn't. Your parents would have been bankrupt. Then what? What would you have done? If it wasn't for my parents, your entire family would have been struggling.
Like I said, that doesn't have anything to do with...
Oh, and do you remember who lent your parents the money to start their company in the first place? It was my parents. And if you're not able to somehow pay back that loan, things are looking bleak for you.
Stop threatening me. You need to treat me better. I'm your wife. Only a coward would talk to me the way you're talking to me.
What? Are you calling me a coward? You have some nerve. I can just leave you right now if I want to. All I have to do is say the word, and my parents can send your parents into crippling debt. I have absolute power in this situation over you and your family. And you have the audacity to call me a coward?
Wow, you're really full of yourself, aren't you? Actually, you're a bit delusional.
Max, don't talk to me like that. Remember, respect and nothing but respect. If your parents are really that important to you, I believe you owe me an apology. As you know, I'm a very forgiving person.
Okay, I'm sorry, Stephen.
Okay, so now that that's all settled, come pick me up already. And don't forget to toss out all the garbage from the car and give the seats a quick vacuum. We don't want to give a bad impression to my boss.
Okay. Yes, dear.
Hey, Max, what the hell is going on? Don't you know I'm busy right now? This better be important.
Where are you right now?
It doesn't matter where I am. Why do you care? Don't you have your own things to be taken care of? It's my day off. I can be wherever I want to be. I don't need an answer to you.
Stephen, did you take money from my purse again without asking me?
What? Are you accusing me of stealing from you again? I can't believe you keep questioning me like that. We're married, Max. We should trust each other more.
When I woke up this morning, I remember that there was $200 in my wallet. Now, both $100 bills are gone, and my credit card too. The last time I even touched my purse was when I woke up.
There's no reason for me to take your money. Why would I do that? I always have enough cash with me.
If I don't have that money or card, I can't take care of the errands I've been meaning to do all week. We're out of milk and I can't even buy that. I haven't even left the house, so there's no way my money could have gone anywhere. It doesn't just disappear into thin air.
You know what? I know what it is. You're starting to go senile. That's gotta be it.
What are you talking about? I'm not going senile. Don't try to flip this on me like it's my fault.
Whoa there. Don't get all stressed out. You should relax your mind. It's not uncommon for younger people to start losing their memory too. That kind of thing has been going around the news. You should know that, remember? We saw it together the other night during dinner.
Stephen, come on. It's terrible how you think you can get away with taking my money by gaslighting me. Like you said, we're married.
I'm not gaslighting you. I'm genuinely worried about you. If anyone should be insulted, it's me. You ignore my concerns about you. And then you turn things around and accuse me of stealing and gaslighting you? You're really stepping out of line. You know that?
Anyway, I don't feel like arguing anymore. I know how it's gonna end anyway. So where are you right now?
I told you that it doesn't matter where I am. You're so stubborn. Get off my case.
Wow, so defensive. I bet you're at the casino again, aren't you?
Huh? Are you serious? Have you been following me? No one likes a stalker. Seriously, do you not trust me at all?
I am not stalking you. I'd never do such a thing. And no one would need to anyway. By the way you're responding to me, it sounds like you're there at the casino anyway, aren't you? I knew it.
Huh? Are you questioning me again? You're really trying my patience. You're starting again. Stop thinking you have the right to talk to me like that. You don't. Stay in your lane. Or do we need to have that conversation again? I'd be glad to if you need me to.
Talk to you like what? You're not above me. We're a married couple. Besides, it's not really a secret that you have a gambling problem. I know it and your parents know it too. I wouldn't even call it a lucky guess. It just made the most sense given the situation.
What? Are you mocking me? How dare you?
We're not talking about that right now. That's not the problem. Stop trying to change the subject. The problem is that you took my money out of my purse without even telling me. That's considered stealing, even between married people.
You keep using that term. You really don't think that we're a married couple, do you? Because let me remind you, we're not.
Huh? What do you call the civil ceremony we had? We did register ourselves as a married couple with the state, and we did the ceremony for all our family and friends. Did that mean nothing to you? Was it just all a show?
No, it wasn't a show. It was all real. It celebrated you and me forming an official relationship. One where I make sure you keep up your end of the bargain. And where you keep my casino money safe for me to use whenever I feel like it. That's what our relationship really is. The marriage thing is just what we tell other people.
Okay, so since when and why did I become the person who keeps your casino money safe? I don't get it.
We've been over this already, over and over. My parents saved your parents' company. If it wasn't for that, where would your parents be? Stop saying such stupid things. I'm getting tired of it.
Your parents and my parents have nothing to do with our marriage. Stop bringing it up to justify you treating me like this. I am not your servant.
It has everything to do with it. As long as your parents owe my parents, you have no right to defy me. You do whatever I say, no backtalk. It's a simple rule for anyone to follow, even for someone as simple-minded as yourself.
This problem is our problem, no one else's. It's not your parents' business, nor is it my parents' business. We are married and we must solve this together. They have nothing to do with this. Give me back my money.
I really can't believe it. No matter how many times I tell you, you just don't get it, do you? You're really hard-headed.
Wait a minute. I'm being serious. Listen to me.
Uh-oh, I think she's getting really mad now. I better get out of here before she takes it out on me. Bye.
Wait! Don't run away! Dirtbag! Steven, I'm not done talking with you. Give me back my money! Ugh.
There'd better be some fried chicken hot and ready on the dinner table when I get home tonight. And don't forget the coleslaw, mashed potatoes, and biscuits. Oh, and honey for the biscuits. All of it better be homemade too, and I'll know if it's fast food or not. So don't think you can get away with it.
Sorry, I didn't make anything. Just grab a bite on your way home. I didn't have enough time to prepare anything for today's dinner.
Again? Do you know how long it's been since you last made dinner? You're slacking off. When will you get your act together? I'm getting tired of eating out all the time.
Sorry.
You're acting like such a big deal that your parents passed away. Plus, it's already been 3 days? You should be over it already.
Stop it! Stop talking like that to me. You're being so insensitive.
Wow, you're really getting mad for real now, aren't you? You've been really unstable lately, getting angry, getting sulky. It's getting really annoying, you know? Get yourself together already. Don't forget that you have a duty to me to be a good wife.
Steven, at least for the first week. Give me some space to grieve, please.
Huh? What the hell are you saying? What do you mean by space? You have all the space you need at home.
Please, I beg of you. I need some time. Since we got married, I've only been able to see them a few times. And to think they'd both die suddenly in the same accident.
When we got married, your priority became to be my wife, to take care of me. So of course you stopped seeing them so frequently. You don't see anyone else seeing their parents every day after they get married. And plus, why are you so worked up over them dying? You've been distant from them for a while now. I almost thought you forgot about them, especially since you always talk to me as if my parents didn't do anything for them. You're being too emotional.
What? What do you mean by distant? Just because we don't live with each other doesn't mean we're distant. At least I used to call my parents to check in on them. I can't say the same for you.
Why would I call your parents? They didn't have anything to do with me.
Steven, my parents were just as much your family as mine. That's what happens when people get married, right?
Those people are my family? No way. Hey now. I thought you were sad. Stop with the jokes already. You're making me laugh. My parents had to bail them out from their company going under, remember? If it wasn't for my parents, your parents would have starved and died much earlier than they did. It was gonna happen anyway.
I said stop it. Don't talk about my parents like that.
It's a wonder how they survived for so long. So if anything, you should be thanking me and my parents. It's all because of them that your parents got to even live as long as they did. Thanking us is common sense.
I said stop it!
Oh, there you go again. Always going overboard when you talk to me. I'm only stating the obvious, and all you do is get emotional. Stop playing the victim all the time.
Okay. Sorry I said anything. I shouldn't have gotten so emotional. Forgive me.
So, are we on the same page now? Then you better make some fried chicken tonight. Don't forget that you're my wife, so act like it. And know this, I don't care if you don't like being my wife. If it bothers you so much, you can just leave. If you can, that is. I dare you to try. You have no skills, no money, no job. There's no way you'd be able to survive on your own. I have to admit it would be entertaining to see you try. You need me. Hey, Max, are you ignoring me?
Okay, I understand.
That's better, as long as you at least understand. We're getting somewhere. Hey, you've started to act a little awkward all of a sudden. It's like you suddenly got quiet. It's freaking me out. Stop it already.
Okay.
Hey, Max, how many times did you call me? Didn't I tell you? I'm really busy this weekend, so don't bother me unless it's an emergency. Leaving so many missed calls makes you look desperate.
You really have some nerve leaving your grieving wife at home so you can go off somewhere on a weekend getaway.
What? A weekend getaway? What are you talking about? Normally, I would just dismiss this as one of your mood swings, but this crosses the line. I told you that I would be out of town for work, so don't call unless it's an emergency.
You're lying to me. You're having an affair, aren't you?
No, I'm on a business trip.
Don't try to fool me. It's insulting. I know everything. There's no use in hiding anything.
Really? You know everything? I should have just been very open with you since the beginning then. It's been tiring trying to cover everything up.
Why?
I guess I should have known you were going to find it all out eventually. It was all a waste of energy trying to sneak around, but I must admit, it was kind of fun at times.
No, that's not what I'm asking. How can you be so nonchalant about all this? That's what I want to know. Any normal person would feel at least a little remorse in this situation.
What, me? Remorse? Why would I feel remorse? How many times have I told you I don't love you and this marriage was a sham marriage? Oh, there you go, talking to me like that again. Always being defiant. You're getting so combative when you talk to me. You should learn some communication skills.
Who cares how I'm talking to you? That's not the problem right now. You always get so fixated on that. Or do you just do that to distract from the real problem? I just caught you having an affair with another woman. Do you have even the slightest idea what that means?
Of course I do. No need for you to go over every minute detail. I know all of it already. But anyway, who cares if you caught me? What are you going to do about it? You're not going to do anything. You have no choice but to stay with me.
You think so?
Of course, nothing's going to change. It's still going to be more of the same between us.
No, it won't. I'll make sure things will change. You and your girlfriend will see how things will change. And both of you will wish you had never had the affair.
What the hell are you even saying? You act like I'm the only guy who's ever had an affair. It's a natural thing for a guy to do. Jeez, I can't stand you. Lighten up a little, will you?
What do you mean, natural? What do you think it means to be married?
Come on, you don't think I'm tied down just because we got married? This isn't a marriage out of love, remember? My parents always came to your parents' rescue, or did you forget again? So when we got married, that was just your family's way of paying us back for always helping you out. Your job is to make sure I'm happy. Consider it you paying off your parents' debt. Otherwise, why would I marry you? There would be nothing in it for me. I mean, look how worked up you're getting just over me spending the weekend with someone else.
So you're saying that our marriage is nothing but an arrangement for my parents' debt to be repaid? A financial transaction?
Yes, for the billionth time. Think about it. Who would want to marry and live with someone like you? You're just an old woman who always nags and never knows her place. Why would anyone want to be with you? It's exhausting.
If you say that I'm an old woman, that makes you a grumpy old man. We're pretty much the same age.
I'm not a grumpy old man. Don't you dare ever call me that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Poor Stephen, I'll take it back. It's just me who's the old hag, okay? Happy now? You act like I'm the emotional one here, when it's you who's being overly sensitive.
So you admit it. You're just a useless old lady. Right? Admit it.
Yes, that's exactly what I am. An old lady who's of no use to anyone. You are completely correct. No one would want to be with me because I don't know how to defer to my husband.
Okay then that's settled. So we're in agreement that my affair is completely acceptable to the both of us. So there will never be a need to ever bring the subject up ever again. Oh, and by the way, just a reminder to always talk to me as your superior. Remember the debt you're paying off.
No thanks. I'd rather not. Let's get a divorce. That sounds much better to me.
A divorce? Oh, now you've done it. Are you really sure you want to go down this road?
Well, I don't really like guys who have affairs with other women. I'm really bad at sharing. Those kinds of guys are just not my type. And I don't really think we'd be able to get along any better than we already have as a married couple. This whole financial transaction thing really sucks the life out of our relationship. It's gotten to be really boring with you.
Whoa, hold on. Have you already forgotten your role in the relationship? You're acting up again. Huh? Don't ignore me.
My role? What do you mean by my role?
As I've said so many times, who was it that rescued your parents from financial ruin? Think really hard. I know you always forget the answer to this one.
But my parents already passed away.
Even so. What, you think their debt just disappears with them? That's not how any of this works. You have to follow through to the end. Anything less than that is unacceptable.
I believe that I've given all the thanks I need to give. I've given everything I can give. Anything beyond that is too much for me. I can't do this anymore. So let's just get a divorce.
You're feisty today, aren't you? Okay, we can divorce, but only if you leave me with $500,000.
What?
That's how it works. If you want me to agree to the divorce, then you have to pay me $500K. If you do, then I'll divorce you right here, right now. No strings attached. No questions asked.
What? Why do I have to pay you anything?
You're the one who brought up the divorce in the first place. Whoever initiated the divorce is the one who owes the other party damages. You must be really stupid not to know that.
Oh, that's totally different from what I learned. Well, yeah. Now that I think about it, I really don't know what damages need to be paid to whom. But if anyone looks stupid, it's you.
What? I'm not stupid. You have no clue how divorces work, do you? But you go and have the nerve to call me stupid.
Well, I see we're stuck in a stalemate here. How about this? To decide if it's you who's stupid or if it's me who's stupid, why don't we ask the judge?
Huh?
I don't really know how to make this happen on my own. I have too many questions. So I plan on taking our divorce proceedings to court.
What? You want to go to court?
Well, you've been doing a whole lot on your own behind my back without asking what I thought of anything. Let's see, there's the money you stole, and a whole bunch of other stuff you stole from me. Then there's the verbal abuse, and let's not forget the extramarital affair you've been having. I've taken the time to document everything, but it's a lot, so I need the judge to help sort it all out. It's kind of too complicated. I think I may be the stupider one here.
What? You're kidding, right?
No, Stephen, I'm serious. Dead serious. If I take all of the evidence I've collected to court, you'd be incriminated without a doubt for all the things you've done to me. There's no way you walk out of this divorce with anything but a bad reputation and a gaping hole where your bank account used to be.
Oh, wait. Why would you do something like this?
It's pretty obvious. Think about it. I dragged all of this out so I could divorce you.
Huh?
I suffered through all of your mistreatment of me, also I could collect the proof I needed. I've been waiting so long for this moment. I finally get to leave you and won't have to put up with you any longer.
What? Why? I thought you loved me. That's why we got married, right?
Love? I have zero reason to love you. I knew it. You're the stupid one.
I can't believe this. How can you do this to your own husband?
What? How can you say that to me when you've done nothing to treat me like a real wife? Talking down to me, acting like you're above me. It makes me sick to even think that you considered yourself as my husband.
You told me you loved me. Was that a lie? I knew it. You're a terrible person, manipulating me with your lies, taking advantage of my emotions just to get what you want. I don't know what to say.
Well, to tell you the truth, I did love you in the beginning. Really, I did. But I changed, and you were the reason for that change. If you feel like you need to blame anyone, blame yourself.
What? Blame myself?
Yeah, of course. We were never equals in our marriage. I don't know if you could even call us a married couple. You treated me like your servant the whole time, like you were my superior, and demanded I speak to you like you were. Nobody could continue to love you in an environment like that. You can't call our relationship love.
What? But I never meant for you to feel that way.
Well, that's all I have to say to you. If you have any questions, let's communicate through our lawyers, okay? The next time we'll see each other will be, I think it'll be at court.
No, wait. We don't have to bring this to court, please.
Why not?
Because we're married. Married couples work together through their problems, right? That's what they do. That's how relationships get stronger. I'll change. I swear to you, I'll change. I'll treat you right and give you all the respect you deserve. What do you say to that?
What do I say to that? You should have asked me that a long time ago. Maybe I would have considered giving you a second chance, but unfortunately it's too late.
Please, please. Let's just try and make this work, please. Just one chance.
No, you're out of chances.
There you go again, talking to me like that. But I tell you what, I won't even comment on it this time. Besides, I know that in the end you always end up doing what I ask. This time will be no different. Right? You always heard me out and agreed to what I want, right? We're on the same team, right? Right?
No way! Why would I listen to you this time? The people I've wanted to protect are no longer with us. That means I have no reason to put up with you anymore.
What? But you...
Well, I gotta go now.
Are you for real?
I left a copy of the forms I filed with the state on the dining table. Go ahead and take a look and make sure I didn't leave any basic information out. Oh, and I also left my lawyer's contact information. Contact her if you have any questions or concerns about the copies or anything about the process.
Oh, wait, no, wait! I'll be home right away. Just wait for me to come home. Then we can talk face to face, please. Don't go yet. Let's talk this out, please.
I don't think so. I'll be blocking you from here on out. All right, well, I guess I'll see you at the courthouse.
No, wait, don't go. Hey, no, you see my texts, right? Hey, Maxine, reply back, please. Wait, did you really leave me? This can't be happening. You're still there, right? Answer me. Don't leave me like this. All of this is all my fault.
So after all that, I moved in with my aunt and her husband, just temporarily until I'm able to get back on my feet. My parents, before they died, asked my aunt to help me out if I ever needed it. And my aunt and her husband kindly agreed. My mom even gave them some money to help cover any expenses. I'm so lucky to have had such loving parents who looked out for me. My aunt has kept the money safe for all these years, and since I'm already an adult, she just gave me the money to manage for myself. I'm so thankful. When I look back, I realize my parents always had my happiness in mind. They never asked me for anything and always encouraged me to live life how I wanted to live it. I miss them a lot, but I'm forever thankful for those words and their kindness to me. Oh, and as far as all the divorce proceedings, arbitration with Steven starts next week. That jerk never held back when he verbally berated me, especially when it came to my parents. So I don't intend to hold back either. I plan on squeezing every last penny I can from that scumbag. It's gonna take a few months or even a few years until all the dust settles, but I feel like I'm at the starting line of a brand new life. I don't know what the future will hold, but I know I'll do everything I can to be happy. Thanks for watching until the end. If this video was refreshing to you, then feel free to leave your thoughts or opinions in the comments section. See you in the next video. Bye!